Welcome back to the Crossroads YouTube channel. My name is Vicky. I'm a current senior at Concord Carlisle High School, and today I will be reading you a few books about Chinese New Year. I am a co-founder of the Intersections Club, which the Crossroads YouTube channel is under, and so today I will be bringing you a few books about Chinese culture and how it's celebrated and the festivities that go along with it. Hope you enjoy. The Runaway Walk by Ying, Chang, Compestine, and illustrated by Sebastian Serra. One Chinese New Year's Eve, a poor couple sent their son Ming to the market. "Trade these last few eggs for a bag of rice," said Mama Zhang. "Then we can make some stir-fried rice to share with the neighbors." "It won't be much of a celebration again this year," Papa Zhang said with a sigh. "You'd think that by working for Mr. Li, the richest man in Beijing, we would have enough to invite everyone over for the New Year's feast." Ming hurried off, eager to do his mother's bidding. It saddened him to see his hard-working parents being cheated by the greedy Mr. Li. As he walked, he daydreamed about what a real feast would be like and how nice it would be to have just one new toy to share with his friends. A small old man stopped Ming near the market. "Hello, son. I see you have some eggs there. I will trade you this wok for them." "No," said Ming. "I need rice. Besides, your wok is rusted and has no handle." Just then the wok sang out, "Boy, boy, trade for me. I am more than what you see." Ming had never heard a wok sing. He thought, "This wok is magic. If it can sing, it must be able to do other amazing things." So he made the trade. The old man sauntered off, chuckling happily to himself. Ming's mother wasn't happy. "Why did you trade for this battered old wok? What are we going to cook in it?" Before Ming could answer, the wok sang out, "Mother, make me shine so bright, and you shall have food to share tonight." "See, Mama," said Ming, "it's a special wok." "Let's do what it says," Papa Zhang said. "We're all hungry." So Mama Zhang washed and polished the wok until it sparkled. Then she set it on the table. To their surprise, it rolled off the table and out the door. "Where are you going?" cried Mama Zhang. "Skippity-hoppity-ho, to the rich man's wife I go," sang the wok, and it briskly hopped down the road. The wok skipped all the way to the Li kitchen. Mrs. Li was overseeing the servants prepare the New Year's feast for her family. The Lis never shared their food with anyone. The wok plopped down on the counter. "Where did this come?" asked Mrs. Li. No one knew. "Well, put it to good use," she ordered. "It will make a nice serving bowl." So the servants put in the wok festive stir rice, pork dumplings, kung pao chicken, steamed buns, and walnut shrimp. There was still room for more. They added long life noodles, ginger fish, and rice cakes. Yet still there was room for more. "Keep filling it," commanded Mrs. Li. "I must go change for the party." No sooner had the servant set the last bit of food in the wok than it jumped out the window. "Skippity-hoppity-ho, to the poor man's house I go," sang the wok as it trotted down the road brimming with delicious food. The Zhang family could hardly believe their eyes. They gleefully removed the food and set up a big feast. As soon as it was empty, the wok rolled out to their courtyard. "Where are you going?" cried Ming. "Skippity-hoppity-ho, to the rich man's son I go," sang the wok as it galloped away. The wok caught up with the rich man's son, Lan, at the market, who thought he had many toys. He never shared them with other children. The wok blocked the road in front of him. "What's this?" wondered Lan. "I could use it to hold all my goodies." And without bothering to find the owner, the chubby boy grabbed the wok. Lan brought fireworks, toy dragons, cymbals, and drums. He piled them into the wok, and there was still room for more. So he bought lanterns, yo-yos, and kites. Finally, his weak arms grew tired, and he headed home. When Lan arrived home, he put down the wok and went to find his mother. No sooner had he turned his back than the walk hopped away. Skippity-hoppity-ho, to the poor man's house I go. It pranced all the way back to the Zhang's house with all the goodies safe inside. Ming bounced with joy as he emptied the walk. "These are enough toys here for all my friends," he exclaimed. The walk rolled over to the door and out of their courtyard once again. "Where are you going?" asked Mr. Zhang. "Skippity-hoppity-ho, to the rich man's house I go," sang the walk as it spun down the road. The walk arrived at Mr. Li's shop just as he was counting the money he had cheated out of the poor people of Beijing. It leaped through the window and landed on the counter in front of him. "Well, here's a nice pot to hold my money." Mr. Li put handful after handful of gold coins into the walk, and there was still room for more. He dragged out a bag from under his counter and dumped all those coins into it. No sooner had Mr. Li emptied the last of his coins into the walk than it jumped out the window. "Skippity-hoppity-ho, to the poor man's house I go." It scooted down the road all the way back to the Zhang's house with all the money safe inside. Ming and his parents danced with delight. They invited all the poor people in Beijing to their New Year's feast. Mother Zhang served the food, Father Zhang divided the coins up among the families, and Ming handed out the toys to all the children. In the middle of the party, without anyone noticing, the walk slid out the door. "Skippity-hoppity-ho, to the rich man's house I go." It hopped to the Li house, where the father and the mother and their spoiled son were weeping and wailing and blaming each other for their misfortune. When they saw the walk, they jumped up. "There's the walk that took all our food," cried Mrs. Li. "And my toys," whined the boy. "I'll break it for stealing our gold," vowed Mr. Li. The walk sang out, "I dare you three to try and catch me." The Li family chased after the walk. Chubby Lan couldn't make it very far without losing his breath, and Mrs. Li had trouble running in her fancy shoes. But Mr. Li finally caught up with it. To stop the walk, he jumped inside, pressing it to the ground. "Now I've got you." "Wait for me," called Mrs. Li. "I will teach that walk a lesson." Mr. Li tried to get up, but found that he was stuck tight. When Mrs. Li grabbed his legs to pull him out, she slipped into the walk too. Chubby Lan finally arrived, out of breath. "Help, help, pull us out," cried his parents. Lan grabbed their legs, but lost his balance and fell inside with them. "Skippity-hoppity-ho, to far away I will go," sang the walk as it tumbled down the road with the Li family inside, legs waving in the air. Dragon dancers, drums boomed, cymbals crashed, and firecrackers banged, drowning out the Li family's cries. No one noticed as the walk sped off to the distant hills. The Li family was never seen again in Beijing. As for the Zhang family, they opened a shop selling walks of all different sizes and styles. Every year they hosted a glorious New Year's feast for all of their friends and family. And to think that it all started with their rusted walk with no handle. The end. A New Year's Reunion by Yu Li Qiong and Cheng Liang. Papa builds big houses in faraway places. He comes home only once a year during Chinese New Year. Today, Mama and I wake up really early because Papa is coming home. I watch him from a distance, not daring to get close. Papa comes over and sweeps me up in his arms, prickling my face with his beard. "Mama!" I cry in alarm. "Look what I've got for you." Papa rummages in his big suitcase and takes out, "Ooh, what a pretty hat." Mama has a new padded coat too. "Let's go and get me a haircut. Then everything will go smoothly in the coming year," Papa says to me after lunch. I sit on a chair, waiting. The Papa in the mirror is getting more like the Papa the way he used to be. Later, it's time to make sticky rice balls. Papa buries a coin in one of the balls and says, "Whoever finds this ball with the coin will have good luck." Pop, 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 bang, bang, bang. We hear firecrackers outside all night. I lie between Papa and Mama and fall asleep, drowsily hearing them whispering. Early the next morning, Mama serves up piping hot sticky rice balls and Papa feeds them to me with a spoon. Suddenly, I bite into something hard. The fortune coin. It's the fortune coin, I shout. Good for you, Mama. Quick, put it away in your pocket so the good luck won't escape. Papa's more excited than I am. Mama helps me into a brand new jacket. We're going New Year visiting. On the way, I meet my friend Dachun. Mama, where are you going? I'm going out for New Year visits with my papa. Me too. Look, I got a big red envelope. Well, how about this? I take the coin out of my pocket. I have a fortune coin. My papa buried it in a sticky rice ball and I found it. On the second day of New Year's, the sky is gloomy and it looks as if it's going to snow. Papa gets busy fixing the windows, painting the door, and changing the light bulbs, and the whole house brightens up. Come on, let's fix the roof, Papa says with a wink. Excellent. Mama never lets me up there alone. Hey, I can see Dachun's roof. Listen, what's that sound over there, I say. Oh, it's the dragon dance on Main Street. Papa straightens up and looks into the distance. Where is it? Where is it? I stand on tiptoe, stretching as far as I can. Papa puts me on his shoulders. Now can you see it, he asks. Yes, I can. They're coming. On the third day of New Year's, it snows really hard. When it finally stops, Dachun and the other children come and get me to play. We build a huge snowman in the courtyard and have a snowball fight. I don't go home till it's dark. I feel inside my pocket and I can't find the coin. My fortune coin is gone. I rush out to the courtyard, but it's all covered in snow. Where's my fortune coin? Don't cry, sweetie. I'll give you another one. Look, it's exactly the same. Papa scoops another coin out of his pocket. I don't want that one. I want the other one, I bawl. In the evening, I creep into the bed, miserable, but as I take off my jacket, clink, something falls to the floor. It's the coin, my fortune coin. Papa, come quick, come see. I haven't lost the fortune coin. It's been with me all the time. That night, I sleep very soundly. When I get up the next morning, I see Mama helping Papa pack. He is leaving today. Soon, Papa's packing is done. He crouches down and gives me a big hug, whispering in my ear, "Next time I'm back, I'll bring you a doll, okay?" No, Papa, I shake my head hard. I want to give you something. I put the coin, all warm from being held, in my hand from so long, in Papa's palm and say, "Here, take this. Next time you're back, we can bury it in the sticky rice ball again." Daddy is very quiet. He nods and hugs me tight. The end. Thank you so much for listening today to all these books about Chinese New Year. Don't forget to check out some of the other episodes that have been released on the channel. And with that, happy Chinese New Year. Goodbye!